Hey guys, Chef Curtis Stone here. With the holidays upon us, I thought it was time for me to show you my prime rib. I roast it with a little bit of thyme, some shallots, a little bit of Dijon mustard. It is absolutely fantastic, and I've got a few tips and tricks along the way for you so you get perfect results every single time. Okay, we all know to be a good cook you need two things. Good quality ingredients, right? That's why I've got my beautiful prime rib here, and great equipment. So I've actually got my Teppanyaki plate. Now this you can use outside on the grill. I'm going to use it inside. I've got it over a burner right now, so I'm getting it nice and hot. We're going to sear the beef, and then we're going to use it as a roasting pan. Okay, so take your prime rib. So we're going to season it really well with a little bit of pepper and salt. You can be generous with the seasoning, because of course we're only seasoning the outside. Okay, so roll that around, get that salt and pepper all over every little corner. Once you've got it nicely seasoned, make sure your grill is nice and hot. Pick up that beef and stick it right on in. Hear that sizzle? It's exactly what you're looking for. That nice high heat's going to give you that caramelization. Now, I like to do both ends first, and the reason I do that is because I can still pick this up without it being hot. Oh, look at that color. Perfect. Once you've got it golden brown on both sides, what we're going to do next is lay it down and get beautiful color on the other side. So just pick it up and just gently lay it down like that. So once you're happy with the color on the sides, you can even use the string to help you lift it up and just give it a little turn. I can't even tell you the way this smells. It is unbelievable. The flavor of this is going to be sensational. Okay. We roll it back down. That is looking pretty good to me. I kill the heat. Then what I'm gonna do is get a little Dijon mustard, and I'm gonna brush the mustard all over that beef. I tell you what, once you've followed this method once, you'll never cook roast beef a different way in your life. Now, if I was to leave the beef straight on the teppanyaki plate, because it's cast iron, it retains the heat, which is wonderful. But we don't want it to cook too much on the bottom. So here's what you do. You just go ahead, scooch underneath that roast beef, take some peeled shallots, right, and just toss them underneath. We do the same from the other side. So you can see how we're sort of elevating the beef off the pan with the shallots. I also have a little thyme, so I throw a little thyme under there, and that of course is going to help flavor the beef as it roasts. All right, so my beautiful prime rib goes into the oven at about 350 degrees for about an hour, hour 15, until it's perfectly pink in the middle. And I tell you what, everybody is gonna be very, very happy with the person that cooked it. Oh, the sound is magic right there. Oh, look at this. Now, the only hard part about this recipe is letting the beef rest, and you have to do it. If it cooks for over an hour, you've got to let it rest for at least 20 minutes. But it smells so good, it's hard not to put a knife in it, I'm not gonna lie. Okay, the time is here. I've let my beef rest. I have my horseradish cream right here. I've got a little jus bubbling away in the back. It is the holidays, and I couldn't be happier. I wish you could taste this with me, but here we go. Pick up that gorgeous big prime rib, still steamy and hot. Bring it over to your carving board. Now, I am using my carving set. I am using my reversible carving board, but have a look at this. Oh my goodness. I just have to interrupt for just a moment because there's this little piece back here that is just calling my name, and I can't quite get my mind off it. Oh, you guys. Wow. That is good. That is some delicious prime rib. Slice it nice and thin, and that way it's even more tender when your guests come to eat it. I go ahead and carve about 2/3 of my roast beef. Have a look at how delicious this beef looks. Okay. Now, I'm just going to garnish the bottom of my platter with some beautiful fresh herbs, rosemary and thyme. Then I'm going to pick up that gorgeous roast beef. Oh yes. Look at that. Of course, the jus. See my board, it all gets trapped. Pick up that carving board. That is a thing of beauty. And this will make the most delicious roast beef sandwich that the world's ever seen tomorrow. The last thing I'm going to do is scoop up those shallots. Don't forget about them. They're going to taste absolutely sensational. Straight over the top there. So we're going to serve that with a little bit of horseradish and some of my beef jus. And there you have it, a restaurant quality meal cooked in the heart of the home. Bon appetit.